Okay, welcome everybody back to the living room. I just wanted to thank you so much for all the comments that I got from that very first hand massage video with Sean and I. But I got lots of comments from people saying I don't have somebody who can give me a hand massage, or I can give a hand massage too, because I'm physically isolating at home on my own. So today we're going to do a self-massage for the hand using all sorts of things that you've got around the house so you don't have to go out for them. We've got a rolling pin, and you may or may not have this. Probably don't have this, but you might have something like it, a roller. This one is great because it's got little grooves and ridges in it. The other one is 2 tennis balls that I've tied tight into the toe of a sock. So you just take 2 tennis balls, put them right up to the toe of the sock, tie a knot, and then there's extra material on this sock. So I just fold it over the 2 tennis balls, and then now I've got something to hold it on to. And if you have pets, keep this away from your pets, especially dogs. You won't have this for very long, or it'll be nice and slobbery wet. Okay, the next one is a tennis ball, or a hard rubber ball will do as well, and a golf ball, and a highlighter, or some other kind of felt pen or something. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you how to use all these. You don't have to use them all because you might not have them all, and you might come up with some other ideas about implements that could stand in for any one of these. But we're going to start with the rolling pin. So we're actually going to start with the forearms, because if you are doing work from home on your computer, you can get really tight in the forearms from all the typing or all the clicking when you're Zooming with your friends and family and colleagues. So the first thing you do is you just put a little bit of extra pressure with this hand on your forearm, and you can just roll up and down with the rolling pin, not on bone. You always want to be on soft tissue here. And then you can turn the arm around and do the same thing on the other side of the forearm. You can do this for as long as you like. It can feel really nice, just finding those tight spots and spending a little bit of time. If you don't like the hardness of the rolling pin, or like me, if it's still got flour on it, you might want to use the tennis balls. They're a little softer, but they still have some nice firmness to them. And they've got a groove down the middle where the two meet. And that's great for where the bones of the forearm can go. So you can literally just press into the flesh of the forearm. Again, just applying a little bit of extra pressure if you want. Turn the arm over and press on the other soft tissue on the other side of your forearm. This is one of my favorites. 2 tennis balls and a sock is one of my favorite tools that I use at home and at work all the time for my arms, my back, my chest, legs, everything. It's multi-purpose. Okay, the next one, I really love this one. I actually got it at a conference, but it's got nice grooves in it, and it creates a little bit of a vibration when you're rolling across the table. And again, you can just do both sides. And the next one we're going to get right into the hand now. So I'm going to use a tennis ball, or you can use the hard rubber ball, either one. And you literally just roll around on the palm of the hand. And if you can see my fingers, they're just alternately coming up and down, and you can roll right in between each of the digits. Oh, it feels good. And again, you can go back and forth, forward and back in circles, and then just let the fingers relax and go right over the tennis ball. You can do this also with something a little firmer. Sometimes that'll feel even better, especially if you're nice and tight in there. And again, you can put the other hand on here and give it a little bit more pressure and just circle through the hand. What feels super good is the golf ball. Once you've opened up the hand, you just do the same thing. You let the fingers relax, and you just roll circles one way, circles the other way, down the hand. And the other thing you can do is take the golf ball and go down between each digit, between each finger. If you want to do the actual fingers themselves, the tennis ball is the best one to use, going down and actually squeezing the fingers with the tennis ball. Got in from your walk, Sean? Don't go too far because I'm still going to use you, even though this is a solo hand one. I've got a finger one I want to do with you. Okay. Okay. And the last thing is the highlighter or the felt pen. You just take it in between the fingers, and you can just curl it around, rolling it around in between each of the digits. Just thought of another one. This is one of my favorites where I take the golf ball and I just grip it between the fingers and then pull it into the palm. And that helps to separate the fingers apart. Oh, feels good. So remember, we're going to do both hands. So forearms, hands, you can go down one whole arm and the hand and then the next. Okay. Next, I'm actually going to pull in Sean, and I'm going to show you a special tool that you probably don't have, but if you are ordering anything over the internet and you see it, you might want to get it. Okay, so I'm here with Sean to just demonstrate this little massage tool, and this is so good for massage therapists, but really for anybody who's doing a lot of work on the computer. It's this little coiled spring, really. It's quite small. It looks like a little mini donut. But the great thing about it is what you do is you just hold it and roll it down the finger, and you just roll it up and down, and it presses into the finger with these minute little pressure points and creates like a little waffle pattern on your skin. But it feels fantastic on the finger. So I'm just going to pass it over to Sean. Since I was doing the finger pulling on Sean last time, I thought maybe he would try this out. And I don't know, have you ever used this before?
Never.
Never. Okay, so how does it feel?
It feels great, thank you.
Yeah? So yeah, you can do it slow, you can do it fast, you can go up and down the finger, or just if you actually have an area of the finger that feels really tight or a bit sore, then you can just spend a little bit of time there.
Hey.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
One of the things I just want to make a plug for is anytime you can, buying something local. Just got a great message from the bike doctor about bike shops are still essential service. And they're still finding ways of working with people who want to have their bike serviced or want to buy a bike so they can go out and ride while we're physically distancing. And then restaurants, all sorts of restaurants are doing takeout or delivery. And so support your local businesses during this time, because we sure want them around when we are back out and about. Okay, thanks for joining me, and please, if you have any suggestions of other things you'd like to see, just send me a message. I'd love to hear about it, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, bye-bye.